It's been a while, time for an update on cryptocurrencies. Like every video I do, I'm no BS, just straightforward technical analysis, price action based. So let's see what we get from this chart over here. This is the weekly. We all know the story in Bitcoin, huge rally with the evenly huge drop. And this year we came into the 14,000, so we had quite a this year was that this year? I don't know. Yeah, it was this year. So let's see what we are doing at the moment. We had a nice rally, which is more of a normal rally. Let's say it like this. Then we came into the 1400s and we started to switch momentum, and we turned to the downside. So we're a bit bearish for a while. We have managed to break this level with some help. No, this was before that. I thought maybe with some help from the Fed because of the dollar-related situation, but that is it for now. So the bottom, I think it's 10 days or 1.5 week. I did my last analysis, so yes, things happened. I pointed out there are two likely scenarios: or we will push into this support that will then become resistance. Also, this resistance trend line is the second thing that could hold price, but that did not happen. We had this strong bullish move, two bullish candles. We broke through pretty aggressive. Yes, we do have this pin bar over here. It's a huge pin bar, but I am looking at this more like some kind of a correction before we see continuation. So this, to me, this here is a no-go. It's not gonna happen. So let me see if I can put in something. I think it's over here. Something of a cross or something like this is not happening anymore. So in the future we can see what the original idea was, but I suppose there needs to be something like that. Okay, well, it's probably there, but I can't find it for now. Doesn't matter. Thing is, yes, the second scenario happened, so let's take this off in that case so we don't get confused. So we break out over here, and my my overall setup, of course, is if this level, I think would be something like this. Of course, I want to stay away from this bottom over here. If that breaks, I am out for sure. And at least back into previous highs is my take profit target, which offers a great risk reward ratio. If we zoom in a little bit to the 4-hour chart, for example, we can see that we have some price action over here. We have this spike. This is the first low, so we are in this pullback. We are actually kind of in a box, so we need to break out of it to get direction. This is the lower side of the box. Yeah, for now we do have this resistance over here. First we had this one, second one was a lower high, and right now I don't really count this as a resistance area. I really need to see more price action to be calling it that. It kind of looks like at the moment, but we are in the middle of the day, so it's not, we can't say anything about that. But yeah, probably a retest of maybe this this resistance is now support again, and this area of this trend line will become support. So this is just corrective structure to me at the moment. So let's see if we get continuation into that direction, and yeah, we got ourselves a setup. Of course, this is just a overall idea. Yes, we from bearish we turn bullish, so that is always interesting because we're at the beginning of a bigger move. But make sure if you are you know, you can have way better risk reward if you keep on watching this, and if price starts to break out of this box or something, you can of course adjust your stop loss. But it all depends on your own strategy. I am just here to provide my idea on direction of the market, and this direction has turned up. Litecoin, what do we have here? Well, we have this this trend line as well. We do have a break of the trend line, but in this case this support area is still resistance, because all those pin bars combined are not really what I'm looking for. So looking at Bitcoin, looking at Litecoin, Litecoin needs some more some more movement. I pointed it out a couple of weeks ago that we actually need a break of this resistance and then confirming it as a support, because as of now we are still stuck in this range, even though the first sign of this trend line break, that's something we have on the chart, but we are unable to break out of this zone as for now. So yeah, well, maybe interesting to point out that this zone at the moment is holding price. So breakout, retest, and then we are ready to go. In that case, same thing goes. We would like to get in above this level, and of course if this ultimate low will break, the continuation to the downside is there, but as long as that doesn't happen, this is the setup. And again here, apply your own rules, because there is a way better entry than just randomly putting a stop loss down here. It's not random, but you know, you get my point. And of course back into the highs, at least the recent high. That is a interesting setup. So yeah, again, 1:4 risk reward ratio, interesting, good setup. Takes some time for sure, but interesting one. Ethereum, what do we have on Ethereum? Same thing, same thing, same thing. Interesting, but here is a small if and buts or maybe, and that is this one. Actually, we're still in this range, even though we broke out once. We are still in this range, so I really need to see this continue a break to the upside, and then I would prefer, because that's the way I want to trade, I would prefer a retest, and then I would see continuation. Yeah, so that's the way things will happen. I am not really interested in going lower. For now, no, I'm not. That's not my bias anymore. My bias is in combination with the other cryptos, that this is finally, this correction, this corrective downside move seems to be over. But in this case, we need more information to be confirming that. So that being said, I put this a little lower. Put it over here. Yeah, and let's put the idea firm on the chart. This is the idea. Outside of the range, we are out. We want to get in on a retest, and of course here's the same thing. We have potential to be taking this trade back to the recent highs. So interesting one. What else do we got? Yeah, I got two more for you today. Ripple is kind of choppy. I do not like this one. It's actually still in the range, so this is the first of the 4 pairs we've analyzed so far. This is still within a range. We really need a break higher or a break lower to confirm that this is starting to move again. Until that time, range trade or whatever you want to do with it, or just leave it. It's that there's momentum is lacking on this one. So Ripple, not my favorite. What else do we got? This is Dash. Yeah, well, kind of the same. You know, it's stuck. It's just stuck in a range. I think by now the range has become more narrow, and I don't like. Oh, this is not what I was looking for. I want to put it like this. This is a spike. Is maybe news related. A lot of spikes, and that's why I really do not like this kind of charts. You also know my technical analysis on Forex, where everything moves more clean, because all of those spikes can really mess up your risk reward and, you know, trigger your stop unnecessarily. But it's a characteristic to the crypto market, because all of those really amateurs are in crypto. So yeah, no, it's just a part of the people who are trading this. So yeah, support seems to be resistance. Really need a break, and if we do get a break, then still this resistance is very close by, and of course retest patterns. A lot needs to happen from here on out, but I'm not really into this one as well. So really need a break first, potential retest first, and then continuation to the upside. That's the main scenario for now, but it hasn't happened. So that's it for now. I don't know, maybe since a lot of let's go through it in resume. Bitcoin, yes, to the upside. Litecoin turned to the upside, but we need a little more confirmation by a break and a retest. Ethereum still in a range, so breakout retest needs to happen, and these two, Ripple and Dash, are kind of flat, so just forget them. Best one on here is Bitcoin. And last but not least, let me take a quick peek at what the dollar index is doing. Yes, well, it's related. It's, you know, the pairs you trade are often against the dollar. We are still holding this steep line over here. We had a pullback, we had a sharp decline, but you know, we're reaching the lower side of this channel, so expect a bounce and a breakout at least back into the middles of this range. But this is what it is for the dollar index at the moment, so keep that in mind as well when you trade things in the market that are next to the dollar. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. I'll be doing something in commodities, I think, oil or maybe gold, silver, and in the weekend I will split my videos into a major and a minor Forex weekly technical analysis. That's what I'm gonna do, I think, because there is so much opportunity going on there right now. Okay, well, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.